Oh, what's going on, my little chicken parma dumpers? How's everyone doing this fine Thursday, June 22nd, 2023? It's the triumphant return of the voicemail dump truck. I accidentally took an edible.
You never accidentally. You never accidentally.
What?
It is
You thought it
through
was just a
intent.
piece of candy?
What do you
Listen.
mean accidentally? You have to explain this.
Listen. First off, I just want to go around the room, explain who's here. It's the voicemail dump truck. We are joined today by extra special, super special guest, Bailey Myers. How are you, Bailey?
God damn, it's never me.
Pretty good, especially now that I'm extra special, super special, but just deeply curious about the edible circumstances.
Yeah.
So
Jeff and
what are
Jen
the
are here
others?
too. Tell us about your
Yeah.
edible.
Yeah, I just had to get that out of the way before I'm stoned. Listen.
What time is it over there? Do you got time for this?
4 o'clock.
It's the stoning hour. Yeah, it's the time. It's 4:04. Okay, he's a little early.
You could have
Yeah, I'm gonna
waited
be fine.
16 minutes.
I'm going to be
Wait,
fine
you
because
gotta
it wasn't
time
that
out
much.
the edible, right? You
I
gotta
don't-
like make sure. Yeah, try to line it up. 'Cause it's gonna take
So,
a while
like,
to kick in.
I just had like a midday brain fart where like this is the dark part of working from home. This is the part they don't tell you.
You thought it was like Friday or something?
No, I just was like in my bathroom and I was like looking in my medicine cabinet and I'm like,
keeping
what's this? And I forgot that I have weed mints in my medicine
You
cabinet.
keep your edibles in the bathroom?
Yeah, it's medicine. That's where
Hey,
it belongs.
Like,
Like,
this is what grown men do. Yes, we
Yeah,
keep our
like, I'm not gonna
edibles in
put
the
it somewhere where my
bathroom with
kid
the rest
can,
of
like,
our
reach it.
medicine and ointments.
Oh
Like,
no!
yeah,
Is
that's
this
where
what's
they
gonna
go.
happen to me soon?
Yes,
I
it's gonna
forgot.
happen
You're like,
to
wait, what do you?
Responsible with families. I'm like, I just keep them in my cupboard. What are you doing?
So like I didn't even think twice. Like I just like opened the thing and I'm like, oh right, I forgot I had these. And I just like bit off a piece of a mint and then I'm like, oh wait, I'm working. Like I did like that. I did that
How long
And-
ago was this?
half hour ago. I'm fine.
Okay.
It wasn't that much. Maybe it's like 2 milligrams.
Okay,
Maybe it's like
right,
fine.
all
I'm
right.
fine.
Yeah,
it's
we'll,
not a
we'll
lot.
maybe
Like,
see the effects by the end of this episode.
Yeah,
That's
if I
why
had, like,
how
a-
cool you are.
if I had like a 20, if I ate like half of a 25, we probably would have postponed the show. Maybe something like that.
25.
Yeah, it's fine.
How much were the
look,
Delta 8s?
Well,
Those are like-
those were not. Those were like freakazoid THC too. Those
Right,
weren't
so they're like
like
100 milligrams of Delta 8
Yeah.
THC or
Yeah.
something, which is
Whatever
equivalent
that
to
is.
25.
That was a time.
I don't know what that is. Like, what is that?
It was
it's
not
like
THC,
equivalent to like
it's like-
25.
It's like HHC or something like
Yeah,
that.
dude.
It's like a
HHC, that's
different.
right, yeah.
like my third eye was opened.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, someone in chat said their coworker made 500 milligram cookies. I'm sorry. Like, could you even imagine ingesting 500 milligrams of THC? Like,
I would
I can't
literally
even-
die.
yeah, you like.
Also, it's probably disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It would be so like heavy on that flavor, right? Too. It would be like. Whew. Anyway,
Not
I'm
for me,
fine.
thanks. I like my snacks to be tasty.
Exactly. Like I want a nice balance of it all. So I want to talk about that and get that out of the way in case things go a little off track, but that's never happened on this show.
No.
No, never.
Also, something else I want to bring up, and it's like the first time my son had an incident with like seeing a bad thing on YouTube.
Oh no.
What kind
Yeah,
of bad
so-
thing?
Well, so like
Ben
this
Shapiro?
is- no, dude, it wasn't that bad.
Okay, true.
So he was at a friend's house and they were watching like soccer highlights because he's on a soccer team and like they're all soccer pervs and they just love like amazing soccer plays, which I get. Like who wouldn't enjoy that? So they're watching this and then I guess like the video that queued up after was like a YouTube short of some horror thing.
Oh,
was like-
okay.
Okay, and should I describe it? I'm going to describe it.
I mean,
the
yeah,
way
it's
he-
not like a snuff film, right? I
Paint,
mean,
course
paint a
not.
word
Well, I'm-
picture,
Okay.
please.
I mean, YouTube Shorts are the Wild West of shorts, are they not? So, this is his description through me, right? So I'm just regurgitating what he said.
yeah,
it
we
was
can
like-
have stories work back a lot.
I know, but
You are high. Never mind. All right, here we go. It's gonna be a show.
no, I'll say something to know if it's kicked in. I
Clap
just felt
3
so bad
times, all right?
because-
That's all I need
already
you to
did.
do.
No, I'll beep 3 times. He was shook, right? Like he's genuinely not happy. This happened yesterday, and he described it as like, and maybe someone in chat or one of the chats will know what this is. He described it as like a vertical video, which is how I knew it was a short, of like some girl, like looking all like the Ring girl, I guess, is how he sort of described it.
Sure.
But he
No.
and like talking about how she was gonna kill her family and like
Fun.
smashing her hand with a hammer or something like that.
No.
This just sounds like a normal goth girl. That's probably just what he
Right?
saw.
Yeah,
And
they
like
just do that.
Yeah, they just do that.
it's just crazy. Like, how did this queue up right after like messy highlights? I don't understand. What like
People
why
do
this?
that. People do that on purpose just to mess with kids, and it's really fucked up.
Yeah, but I don't think this was like. Because look, there's definitely a horror sort of like theme on you. Like people make horror content. Like I
Yes.
consume some of that. I really like horror. Like I get it, right? Like we're talking to the Goosebumps expert, right? Like you appreciate a good horror,
Oh,
a good
Love a
okay.
good
scare,
horror.
right? So like I get it, and I realize SEO manipulation is a thing. I understand that's a thing, but like. You know, soccer highlights, that's not like a very kid-centric thing, right? So like why would you purposefully like manipulate that? Either way.
I have a question
So-
here. Was it a complete shutout, the soccer game? Was it a horror show? And then algorithm wise,
Jan,
Oh
you
yeah.
know, yeah.
I know I'm not at liberty to take away podcast points, but I certainly want to after that.
Mm.
I certainly want to. You are getting booed on
See
every
Chad is
platform
booting,
right
booing
now.
here. Yes, I see that.
Bailey, you get 12.
Yeah. Oh,
Thank
nice,
you.
Bailey. So
Wow.
yeah, so like
I'm winning.
he-
I'm winning, right?
officially, yeah.
Yes.
So he like, you know, and he's describing it and he's really shooken up about it. And like, I had like an hour-long chat with him about, you know, the amazing like ways that Premiere can do things to videos and like showed him how things
Here's
work.
Adobe
and, like,
After Effects. Yeah.
and, you know, but like I definitely broke through with him in a way where he was, you know, because you know his mom does TV production, so like he understands that like everything is fake, right? Like that you see on a computer and on TV, and you know I think I broke through a little bit with him, but it was one of like the really sort of heart wrenching moments for me.
I think
as
you
a
should just
father.
grow up.
Yeah, I think he should just stop
How-
being a little son of a
How old
bitch,
is
right?
he?
22.
He's 8. He's 33. Oh shit! Yeah, good. You're right. Good thing Dan is not
but
here. Because
now he could probably handle Jaws comparatively.
Okay.
this,
Well, listen. Hey, we have to have a pact.
I
Everybody
think I
here,
did a
real
good
quick.
job. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
A pact. Chat. This includes you. I was listening to some podcast or something, and a child psychology expert came on, and she specializes in kids watching like rated R films or something. It's like she's done a lot of research on that.
Okay.
And she says she's generally in favor of kids watching movies that challenge them and are rated R. Now, I know that doesn't necessarily include just go watch a woman get eaten by Jaws, but Dan would take it that way. So we can never, ever let him hear this. So I just want to put that out there. Let's
Yeah.
lock it
Then
down.
you
Let's
shouldn't
get
have
We
it
had
put it
this
out there,
private
Grub.
conversation. Yeah.
Well, you know, I didn't want to be the only one carrying around this information. I had to share it with somebody.
God, now it's going to wind up on a Google Doc somewhere.
My first
Dan does
R-rated
not
movie in
access that.
theaters was Troy. I snuck in. I bought tickets for Mean Girls. Probably would have been a better movie-going experience if I had just
Sure.
gone to see Mean Girls.
Yes.
But
You're-
you know,
You had to see that heel.
Live,
That's
laugh,
what
love.
happened
Had
to Achilles'
to.
heel. Yeah.
Troy
Absolutely.
is underrated. It's a masterpiece.
I haven't seen
Really?
Troy since it came out.
Huh.
Same.
Listen, I maybe this serves as like a voicemail prompt. Maybe this serves as some sort of thing. Maybe we'll keep this conversation going. But I just needed to share that with everyone at the top here. After all, this is a call-in show. 707 Exit Flu is our phone number. Please leave us a voicemail. We probably have a pretty sizable queue in the hopper. I'm looking at what seems to be maybe 20 or so voicemails. Very excited about that. I guess if there's nothing else that needs to be brought to the attention of the podcast, we can get right into it.
I got
want to get this
something.
out of the.
Grub,
Okay, I
no,
got
you
some-
you first. You first.
Okay,
Yeah,
real
yeah,
quick.
let's
My
hear
thing's
it.
real quick. I sweat a lot, and it was a problem at Summer Game Fest. So I was like looking at what I could do about it, and I found this basically my new cybernetic equipment. I got this little cooler from Japan that goes on your back.
Fuck is this?
Yes, it's
a neck
the
crab.
Rheon 4, and it's got this metal plate on it, and it like just goes right on your back, and it's not even like a fan. It is like a mini air conditioner, and I just wanted you guys to tell me how cool I am for wearing this.
The
Well,
coolest.
how
Go on.
cool are you?
Well, yeah, exactly.
Well,
Go
okay,
on.
great. But is it working? You're not cool.
It's ups or down, kind of. It's like, so like apparently if like you put it on like the highest cooling, like it feels very cold and it does feel really nice. But it's like, hey, if you do this for too long, the sensation, you'll like lose like the sensation. It won't work anymore because you'll get used to it. So it has to like kind of go up and down. So like when the cold goes away, I feel very I get like panicky. I'm like, oh my God, I need the cold. I'm addicted to it now. So
this reminds me
cool.
when I was on cucumber duty with the deli gang before. So whenever someone was like at the grill and like cooking up a bunch of meat, they'd yell, "Yo, Jaren, cukes," and then be like, "All right, dog, I got you." I'd like take a cucumber, peel it hot dog ways, and then put it on the back of their neck, the nape of their neck, and then they'd cool off.
And they say there's no room for specialists in modern America. Amazing.
It was better than when I was on milk bread duty.
How long have you been using that device?
This thing just came today, so that's why I'm like trying it out. Because I would not like, I have a fan. I don't need this in the house. I was just kind of messing around with it. But I got a playhouse for the kids, and it's literally, like I've said, the most wood I've ever seen in my entire life. I have been putting it together for 2 straight days now, and I barely made any dent. And I'm out there, and of course, it's like as summer's really starting, so it's super hot. So I was like, I might wear this while I'm doing that. That would help, so I'm not like a complete mess at the end of the night, and don't have to worry about that. But yeah, it seems to work fine.
What are they charging for stuff like that?
This it was about $150. So pretty expensive, but I got it from Japan. They don't sell it here. I was like really worried because you have to control it with an app. And I was like, this app isn't available in your country. I'm like, what the fuck? So I found a rogue APK on the internet. So I probably have malicious software on my phone now. Okay. Listen, I'm a very cool person. All right.
Yeah, clearly.
Yes.
You better be for $150.
You're so cool. You
may recommend just a bucket of water next to you at all times.
Thanks.
May I recommend an iced tea next time?
If you want to go like Japanese cooling tech, like Emma and I, when we went to Coachella, Emma brought these patches that you stick on the back of your neck that do the same thing and probably were not $150.
God damn it.
Well, here's the thing that I've come to learn very quickly. You have an issue, just ask Emma.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
No, we had neither of us had been to Coachella before. We went for work. And
can I go for
they
work?
were doing a Fortnite thing for some reason, and I had never been, she had never been, and I was so deeply unprepared, and she just had a fanny pack with like everything you could ever need in it, any kind of medicine, all different sizes of Band-Aids, like everything, extra cooling packs, obviously, hair ties, of course, bobby pins, you name it, she had it. I was like, oh, thank God. I think I would have died out here if it weren't for your fanny pack. Amazing. And then we saw Blackpink. And it was a great weekend.
What kind of music is Blackpink, Bacalar?
What's that?
What genre of music is Blackpink?
One of the biggest groups in the world.
It's
one of them is on the Idol show.
I'm sorry?
One of them is on the Weeknd's show, The Idol.
Oh, no, I heard you.
Notably, one of the good parts I read in a review.
I'm sure that shows all good parts.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's devastating putting her next to what's her face, the main character, because they're always like, oh, she has it factor, and then you've got someone with actual it factor right next to her, just really disproving it. Anyway, I have the Blackpink Oreos like literally on my desk here.
What?
Yep.
No, Bacalar, you can't type. I see you.
I don't know what it is. I've never heard of it.
All right, it's fine. Let's keep it this way. Just like we're keeping R-rated movies away from Dan, we're keeping Blackpink away from Bacalar.
All right, okay. You're protecting me, it sounds like. Fine.
Oh, just wait till Dylan accidentally gets served a YouTube short on Blackpink.
I'm sure it's already happened.
Only a matter of time.
That's true. It comes for all of us.
All right, my friends, let's get into the voicemails. Our super special guest, Bailey Myers, you have the honors. Please choose the first voicemail.
Okay, this feels like a really strong start, but I'm going all the way to the bottom to very Jewish grandmother.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
All right, let me hold on one second. Gotta
really scroll down there.
As a haver of of a very Jewish grandmother myself, I'm very excited to hear what this is about.
All right.
Hey, Bombers. Josh in Burbank on the topic of home remedies from this week's Bombcast. My very Jewish grandmother, when I was a kid, if you got a bump on your head, when I was young, I caught a baseball bat on the backswing, so I had a big knot on my forehead. She would run a big, huge kitchen knife under cold water to make it cold and put the flat side of the knife on the bump and push it back in to your head, which, of course, is nonsense, but if you ever got hurt, you knew that the head knife was coming. So the question is, what are some other absurd home remedies that you grew up with? Thanks, love you, bye.
No way.
Okay,
I had two
the head
Jewish
knife.
grandmothers, and neither
We're
of them
all so
ever
good
did
at
that
sports.
shit. Yeah, right.
Baseball's one of the ones we got on lock, I thought.
Yeah, baseball's you guys, Sandy Koufax has got
Koufax.
Notable for pitching, though. Let's be real.
Okay. I have a home remedy that I need to share, and thank God my partner isn't behind me this time. Maybe I shouldn't share this one.
No, come on. You're
All right. Upon
story.
upon reaching womanhood, right?
Sure.
It was the thought amongst the future in-laws that all you would have to do is take a raw egg, put that in Sarsi. Sarsi is like a Filipino soda. It's like a cola. It's like a
Okay.
It's closer to a Pepsi than a Coke. There's a difference.
RC Cola, sure.
Drink that, chug it, and then jump down 3 steps backwards. And then for some reason, that would knock your equilibrium where you wouldn't be, your flow would not be as heavy. I remember hearing this story and I asked, did it help? She said no.
So this,
But at least you feel like a real asshole, so they got that going for you.
yeah, but that sounds very adjacent to some stuff that medicine used to do, not even that long ago, where you're like, what? Like about the rabbit
Right.
test, right?
What?
Wait, what test?
The rabbit test?
No.
No. I
Okay.
think testing rabbits
Is it
silly.
about pregnancy? It's always about
Yes.
pregnancy. Yeah.
Yes, it's pregnancy.
That was a full guess, too. I've never heard of this.
So I think this was as early as the 1920s, and then for the next few decades, there was a test that involved injecting a woman's the candidate, right? The possibly pregnant candidate, injecting the woman's urine into a rabbit's ovaries, and that's how they would figure out if the woman was pregnant. And
if the rabbit likes it or not?
Rabbit's this is some choice piss. Yeah.
no, the rabbit. I believe the rabbit had to be dead because they would observe their ovaries to see if they would enlarge or not. They would then refer to the rabbit being dead as a positive pregnancy test. This is real. Look it up.
All old medicine sounds and all these old wives' tales about things you're jumping the step backwards 3 times sounds like things that speedrunners do to go out of bounds in a video game. That's what it's.
Yeah, that's
all right,
a
now
good
just
analogy.
Put the pee inside the rabbit and then jump down the step 3 times, and then now you're out of bounds. You can do this shortcut. That's
The test was developed in 1931, and literally people would use the common euphemism of did you hear? The rabbit died. Mary's pregnant. That's what they would fucking say.
Old people were so fucking stupid.
It's not
God.
even 100 years ago. It's not even 100 years ago.
God,
they didn't
they're
have
so
TV
stupid.
back then, so they needed something to
Right.
keep an eye on.
How do you figure that out is what I want to know.
How do you get there? How do you
how'd you get there? I mean, I don't know. How'd we realize we should smoke weed? I don't know. But
I mean,
that actually makes sense because
You
maybe there's just a
you
fire
find it
somewhere.
in your
Right.
medicine
Yeah.
cabinet, and you just
You just
go.
found them in your medicine cabinet and forgot where you were and when
a
it was.
whole rabbit. What can I do with this? What's this for?
I would hate for this rabbit to go to waste. I mean, we should use it for something.
Just to go back to the caller, okay? Bailey, it sounds like you had maybe 1 or 2 Jewish grandmothers, right? Is what it sounds like.
I did, although I mean, I guess this home remedy was sort of like passed down. I am about to like just a heads up, which will be a pun in a second. This is gross. This is about head lice.
Okay. I mean,
There it is.
if it can't get grosser than rabbit piss, so
I
let's,
guess, but it's just gonna make it itchy. I'm already itchy thinking about it.
Yeah, that already it just happened right when you said it. Okay,
Yeah.
there it is.
Well, in 6th grade, I joined the middle school basketball team. This is another instance of getting into a home remedy situation because I dared to try to do sports. And as a result, did get a pretty gnarly case of the head lices. So my parents first made me quit the basketball team, fair. And then my mom was like, what you have to do is cover your head in mayonnaise and go to sleep with that. And that did fucking nothing except make me smell like mayonnaise. The only
Here
solution
comes
was
the mayonnaise
like this,
girl.
yeah, it's like this terrifying imported Israeli chemical shampoo that's like banned in the United States. And that was the only thing that did it.
Yeah, the real shit.
Yeah, so in conclusion, never play basketball.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's the moral of the story here.
Yeah, that seems fair. Yeah.
I just like, it's amazing where like that was just some sort of urban legend like passed down through like mom generations or for whatever reason, and like why does that still sound just equally as batshit and insane as like stuff you would find on the internet now?
Well, what if
it's
there
kind of
used to be
amazing.
something in mayonnaise that would have killed lice?
No.
I mean,
Okay.
what? Like,
I'm so sorry. I
vinegar.
have like such specific like expertise, like temporary expertise on this because I just listened to a podcast about like the history of head lice.
Of course.
And
Yeah, as you do.
And it was really good. It was really interesting. But like they brought up the mayonnaise thing, and I felt so like vindicated.
Yeah, they're like, definitely not mayonnaise. You got to use spicy aioli. That's the only thing that works.
It never did anything. And I'm like, thank you. Apparently, for a while, they would put gasoline on their heads, though. And I'm like, that does seem worse.
yeah,
That seems like, I'm glad my mom didn't do that. With the price of gas, no way.
that's such an insane man. Oh, okay. All right. Very good. I hope that answered your voicemail appropriately. Caller.
Shouts out to very Jewish grandmothers.
Yep.
Yes, and shout out to the podcast Sawbones for teaching me all about head lice.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Temporary
Shout out to Sawbones.
Expertise. That's a good podcast name.
That is
like this will be
good.
in my head for maybe like 2 more days, and then it's gone.
I like that. Jeff Grubb, it is your turn, my friend.
I'm not going to pick the obvious one because it will just make him more angry, and that's what I like. Let's go with Silver the Hedgehog.
I forgot how the alphabet works.
Hey,
Down there at
Dumplers.
the bottom.
Kill, marry, fuck. Sonic the Hedgehog. Shadow the Hedgehog. Silver the Hedgehog.
Who's
I mean,
Silver?
The worst thing.
Who's,
Just the worst
like,
thing. You can Google it. I mean, it's just a
I need to
terrible.
remember. I feel like
It's-
I know in my heart.
We definitely are going to kill Silver the Hedgehog. Like
Okay,
Silver the
yeah,
Hedgehog
this is
needs
easy.
to die.
This
Yes.
is easy.
Yeah.
Yes, and then was it Sonic and Knuckles? Those are the other two.
Sonic and
Shadow.
Shadow.
Sonic and Shadow. Okay.
F Shadow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
This is
F
very
Shadow.
easy. Clearly, you fuck Shadow and you marry
Slam
Sonic.
dunk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly.
slam dunk.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Head lice, but slam dunk for sure. Yeah.
love him or hate him, Sonic has stability.
That's
He
right.
does. It's true.
Steady gig. Yeah.
You know, like
That's true.
You know, a lot of gold coins depending on the point in the stage he is at. So
Exactly.
how many stuff he's run into.
Yeah.
still in shape,
Right.
fast.
I think
Despite
that's the
having a
canonical
little
answer.
bit of a tummy, still a good runner, you know, never had
Yeah.
bad knees.
Oh,
Plus, the
is
second
easy.
movie was pretty good.
Yeah.
First one sucked though. It was really bad.
This is easy.
You
Thank
didn't
caller.
like the Olive Garden plug during
It did feel like a 90-minute Olive Garden commercial. No, I my issue with the
That
first
sounds
Sonic the Hedgehog movie was my favorite thing about Sonic the Hedgehog is not when he rides in cars.
Fair.
He does spend a lot of time in a vehicle.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
that felt like it could have been. You could have slotted in any video game character. That could have been the Crash Bandicoot movie. The second one felt like a Sonic the Hedgehog movie. That
That's
one
fair,
was
yeah.
great. The first one, I was just bored out of my mind, and I saw it on Valentine's Day. It was not romantic at all.
I mean,
Oh
yeah.
man. That sounds like exactly what you need to light fires of romance, but I guess I'm wrong.
I remember a week or 2 weeks before the Sonic movie, the original one, came out, Ben Pack and I bought a Sonic the Movie Mad Libs pack. And we went straight to the end, and then we saw like noun, verb, and then Teddy hands Sonic a gift card to the Olive Garden. And we looked at each other like, what the fuck? Why are they talking about Olive Garden? And we didn't realize this Mad Libs book spoiled the plot of the Sonic movie and like the whole twist at the end of the whole Olive Garden thing. So shouts out to Mad Libs.
Mad Libs has no respect.
Yeah, leaking the plot like that.
The real leakers.
That's right. That's where I get all my leaks from, Mad Libs.
All right, Jan, it is your turn, sir.
I feel really old.
Okay.
My kid's in the back seat playing Tears of the Kingdom right now. He's 6, and he was telling me how he saw a video on Breath of the Wild, how you don't even need a paraglider. You can just pick up a chicken and Link can glide. And I literally said, in my day, we didn't have paraglides. We had to use chickens to climb up on roofs in Kakrika Village and glide. And I feel really old. That's all. All right, love you. Bye.
Thank you, caller.
That's incredible. Oh my God. I'm so glad that is I walked up hills both ways to school, is we had to use cuckoos to glide. That's all we had.
Are they is it pronounced cucko?
Oh, it is in my life. That's how I
was always, in my brain, I was always like,
cuckoos.
cucko makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
But sure, yeah, cucko. Let's go for that.
Yeah, goddamn cuckoos, right?
Cucko's really hot on the internet. Really hot on the internet right now.
Can't unhear that. Thanks for that, earworm. Wonderful.
Yeah, no problem.
Great. Now this is how I'm going to read it anytime I see it now.
This has changed my life forever. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm here for you guys.
First mayonnaise and now cucko.
Yep.
We're doing great work, folks.
No one go to cucko mode.
No, definitely don't.
Okay. I will help us pivot out of this.
Yeah, I think that's our only option now is to get out of here.
Choose a voicemail. I feel like all right, I'll walk right into the trap and I'll do newjersey.mp3.
Hey, I know it's not 3 a.m., but I am driving my truck to the dump right now, so hopefully this counts. Anyways, this question is mostly for Jim. I want to make chicken parm, but I want to pound those pellets out like real thin and stack that shit like lasagna to like chicken sauce, cheese, so on. And I want to call that shit the New Jersey Double Down, but I don't know if it's allowed, and I didn't have anybody else from New Jersey to ask. Thanks.
Well,
I mean, I just don't know if I'm in the position to.
I mean, if not you, then who?
I mean,
just
honestly,
give out that kind of.
When he was describing it, my brain went, "Oh, like a double down." So I feel like I know I'm not from New Jersey, but I feel like just weighing in from the opposite coast sounds good to me.
Yeah, and this is something you could be proud of, Bacalar. Finally, for New Jersey.
In no way am I like embarrassed of this sort of culinary experiment, right? Like it seems really good. I want to know more about, like, I think I need to see more of your literature about it. Like I need to understand what exactly you're doing. Like,
you gotta go to a convention and visit his booth. And
I gotta kick the tires on this.
About the New Jersey Double Down. Sure.
Yeah.
The step-by-step photos on his recipe blog.
Exactly.
I
like what I'm hearing.
Now.
I just gotta make sure it's like, you know, in practice, actually gonna work. It sounds great. Are you, like I said, are you dredging the chicken? How flat are we talking? Is it like the parm stuff in the middle of the two slices of chicken? Like,
I think he was pretty clear about that. He said
chicken
thin
sauce,
like a lasagna, stacked like a lasagna.
Yeah.
God,
and then
bars.
But what is it like? And then the cheese and sauce in the middle?
Yeah, cheese sauce,
Stacked.
cheese sauce, chicken cheese.
Stacked on top?
Have you never made a lasagna?
No, I thought the lasagna analogy was for the thinness of the chicken.
Stofers.
Oh, it seemed like it was for all of it.
Yeah, I mean, I would fucking eat that. I don't know. Like,
okay,
Sounds real
Google, remind me New Jersey Double Down. I don't have a Google device.
It does sound like you shouldn't Google it. Like it feels like it might be a sex act.
Yeah, it sounds like
Listen.
a Cleveland steamer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd eat that for free, what I would like is some pictures of this. Like, I just need to see this too.
Ooh, what
if
you
we
got to
could.
do, right? You got to pound it real thin, then run it through a pasta extruder.
Ooh,
right?
That's yeah.
Get the chicken real thin, and then just quick pan fry, right? Yeah, and then just bing bang boom, throw it in the oven.
Backer, I just put a picture of the New Jersey Double Down into chat for everybody. So if you need to center yourself, there you go.
I need to see this.
Oh, thank God the link is broken. The link is broken.
Oh
it's
my
broken.
God.
It's
I was
broken.
so
Never mind.
nervous clicking on that.
Man, okay.
It's broken.
It
What
felt
the
really
hell?
dangerous.
I'm like, okay, I see it's just broken here. All right, it's a bad joke anyhow. I'll figure it out. Hang on.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. I don't know what unlocked that, but I'm here now, and I just got to hold on.
Just grip it and rip it. Let's go.
Grip it and rip it, and we will go.
No, that's broken too. Cool.
You're freaking me out, Grub. Let's go to chat for the next voicemail. You are freaking out, man.
I feel like I know what they're gonna pick.
They chose I'm mad at Mike Minotti.
Let's skip it. Let's skip it.
What?
Let's skip it. Let's go to the next one.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah.
I just want to make.
go.
I just want to make Mike mad.
Audible.
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah. All right. Everyone's saying skip it. Okay. Cool.
Hell
Wait,
yeah.
we're just gonna go back around. We're gonna
Yeah.
skip
Let's just
chat?
go back around.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's go.
Sorry, chat. Get fucked. Emma, it's your turn again.
I'm
Bailey.
Not Emma.
Oh, sorry,
Get it
Bailey.
right.
Wow.
Oh,
Not
Stone,
white ladies
Stone.
look alike.
Totally
Backyard.
different women.
Jesus.
Wow. Cancel.
Finally,
All the
on
women.
your show,
This
and
is
this
the
is
big
what
problem with
happens.
Bacalar. He puts all
God
women into the
damn.
women bucket, and then, oh man, I'm so embarrassed.
Wow.
It's okay. I'm pretty sure, like on the first time I was in anything with you guys, I accidentally called Jeff Dan, and we had hung out multiple times at that point, and I was still
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, thanks, Dan." Like,
Yeah, that's right. That
So
did
it's
happen. So
fine.
there you go.
You look
But
like
we do look alike. So that's
turnabout's fair
fair.
play. So
You don't-
Yes.
yeah. You look more yes, Bailey. I'm
okay. I feel like I want to know what Nuggets is about.
Guys, I love you. We're about to hear what a Nugget basketball championship sounds like.
Oh, it's about sports. I was hoping for chicken.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That was the Denver Nuggets winning the basketball.
So
It sounded
which
like
fast
the,
food chain makes the best chicken nuggets, do you guys think?
Wendy's.
I like when
Really?
spicy nuggets a lot.
Yeah.
But that recording
Wow.
sounded like the Event Horizon recording from like when they go into the black hole and go to hell. Like that's what that sounded like.
I'm a McDonald's purist.
McDonald's
If
are
it's
great.
the boot-shaped one,
Yeah.
oh my God, and get it in the sweet and sour sauce.
They're like waxy.
Choice.
They're just.
Yeah,
I
but
don't-
that's where the goodness comes
That's-
from.
Yeah, that's part of the appeal. You can
That's-
barely tell the difference between that and then the plastic toys that they made in the 90s that
Right.
looked like the chicken nuggets with faces.
It came out of the same factory. Oh Jesus Christ! All right, congrats to the Denver Nuggets.
A couple weeks late.
It's late. They won the Stanley Cup last year, that city, and now they get a NBA title. Yeah,
Yep.
you deserve it.
After I left, for both of them.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing.
Mhm.
All right, Bailey went. Now it's time for Grub. Choose the next voicemail.
Yeah, let's go with Buca de Beppo Triad.
This one is inexplicably going to
Yeah,
be
what-
about chicken nuggets.
Yeah, what up, 3 a.m. crew? Fuck, marry, kill, the Buca de Beppo triad. That's Martin Sheen, Frank Stallone, Sylvester Stallone, and Danny DeVito. That's why.
Same order. Same order. Like
There's-
so. Yeah.
Can't
FM.
fuck, marry, kill 4 people. What is
I
that?
actually like immediately have an answer. So,
All right, this will be the canonical answer. You go.
Yes.
What is it?
kill Martin Sheen, fucks
Yeah.
Frank Stallone, marry Danny DeVito.
Amen, sister.
I think that's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
I think it's one of those really clear ones, like the Sonic the Hedgehog, where it's like, this is the only answer.
Yeah, that's
Right.
you would get to wife up the Lorax, you know?
Martin Sheen is
Love
definitely
that.
Silver the Hedgehog of Hollywood actors, for sure.
Absolutely.
He's got to be up there, man.
Oh, totally.
What's he doing? Where's he at now? What is he, like 80? Yeah,
Damn.
82. Holy shit.
Yeah. He's an old bitch.
That bitch is old. All right. Good job. I don't know how we do a fuck, marry, kill. What is it? Fuck, marry, kill for 4 people, but we figured it out. Jan Ochoa, it's your turn, bud.
God, I'm just thinking of Buca de Beppo again and how.
Yeah, I kind of like wish we would have gone when we were in LA.
Of all the beautiful, amazing food in LA, let's go to Buca de Beppo.
Recommended so much good food, took you all for so much good food, and you're like, I just want the giant bowl of pasta.
Listen,
right.
they left to their own devices. I don't have the highest of confidence in their food decision.
That's right. That's
Like-
you should not.
Yeah.
Like I think you can only do so much where you're just like, oh boys, you're just gonna go to McDonald's, aren't you?
When it was up to me and Emma, we went somewhere where we got 2 beer towers and then absolutely crushed it at karaoke. So
Yes, which we deeply appreciate. That was a good time.
Yes.
that was a good time. I'm glad we did that. I mean, our voices were shot for the rest of Summer Games Fest, but it was
Poor
okay.
choice, but it was a good time.
Yeah, I remember walking into that mall, looking around, thinking like, I don't feel good about this place. I don't feel good. And then we
Was
saw
in a
little
mall?
Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah, little Anthony. Yeah.
You fools, you fools.
Yeah,
You didn't know.
And then that's when I knew it's like, no, I'm just gonna blindly trust both of these two.
Oh yeah, we were good. We were set.
Always
I
the
just
right
sat back
choice.
and feasted.
All right.
We've lost backlog.
No, I'm good. Jan, you didn't go. You didn't go, Jan.
Oh, sorry.
Who's the high one?
No, you're the one that keeps doing it. Police station.
What's the worst place you've ever been high? I'm at the police station right now picking up my brother.
Dude, I'm sorry, that's so good. Like I refuse to believe that's fake. That just sounds
No.
right? That is
No
100% real.
Yeah,
No.
absolutely. I've never believed anything more in my life than that.
God.
Right? Like I will trust that person with anything.
Absolutely.
Thank you, caller.
Hmm.
The voicemail dump truck's the worst place been high.
Yeah, makes sense.
No, I think like
watching the first. Okay, no, it goes Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse.
I think so.
Okay,
What?
Eclipse Part 1. Way too stoned for that one.
like
yeah.
vampire.
Yes, yes,
Sure.
YA
That's when you want to be
stuff, yeah.
sober for the first time.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Dude, she turned into a vampire. That was wild.
You remember when it became just straight up body horror in the last 20 minutes? That was wild.
Yeah.
Great movie.
All right. We're the same age, Bailey.
Yeah, we are.
Were you ever team Jacob or team Edward?
I was team Edward because I like to pick a winner, and it seemed really clear to me that that's where that's where it was going.
Damn.
Lots of Team Edwards in chat.
Yeah,
I thought I knew. I thought I knew our audience.
it was the
No.
right impulse. Jacob imprinted on a baby.
Well, we didn't know that till the last book. All right.
I sensed it in my heart.
Jacob's a creep, dude, says Sean. Wow.
Yeah, and then Taylor Lautner's Taylor Lautner. He's fine.
Yeah.
He seems like a perfectly nice guy.
Yeah.
He's married to a Taylor, and so when they enter a room, they could say, "We are Taylor Lautner," and I love that. That's
God.
very
Lots
He
of
also
important. to me.
dated Taylor Swift. This guy's got a type.
Mhm. Pretty Taylors.
I have a good story. Did not happen to me. I don't have an answer for like the
Sure.
worst place I've ever been stoned. Maybe it'll come to me, maybe.
I'm
But
pretty sure you already got it.
no, but
Yeah.
I'm happy now. I'm happy like here with
Yeah,
you
you can
guys.
actually deal with us.
Yeah, I'm happy to be like I
He's
feel
just
good. I
constantly
feel
beeping.
safe. I feel safe. I stopped beeping. Here are my hands.
How'd he do that?
I have a buddy
Fucking
who worked for a producer out of college and was very stoned in his office one day, and like for whatever reason found like an industrial paper shredder and was just like playing with it. Like just got to the point where it was like, I'm gonna shred all kind, because this thing could cut through like scripts, right? Like that's a thick wad of paper.
Yeah.
And he like accidentally shredded like tons and tons of checks.
Oh no.
Oh no. I was worried he was gonna shred his fingers and do sort of like
Right.
That's
a
what I
Mad
thought
Men
too.
lawnmower situation, but
Oh,
that
no.
actually is way worse. What you said.
Yeah, this,
Right.
yeah, like it wasn't that bad because like you can always just write another check, but like at the time he thought he was like just fucked in an incredible way. Yeah, I don't know. That would have terrified me too. I guess being like 22 and doing that.
Whenever I'm in situations where like this would be a bad place to be high, it's usually like the timing works out. Like I did LSD the day before Easter and had a run in with the cops.
And
But I
that's
was
how
at, like,
the
the
Lord
point of
really
the-
rose up.
Yeah, I was at the point,
Nice,
the point of the
nice.
LSD like ride where I was like very serene. So it's just like whatever you need, guys. I can help out. Yeah, here's my ID. Yeah, but you would need my social security number. Sure. You want to check my my records? I'll sit here. I'm fine. I got no place to be. So it's like I was like I handled it way better than I would have if I was sober. So I have the exact opposite experience basically.
Yeah, I've been. Yeah, I don't know. Like,
I
good
took
for
a,
you, man. Some people can't just figure it out. You know.
I took a test in college that was really important under the influence. I
Yeah.
still
What was
aced
the
it though.
test on?
It was to be a campus tour guide.
Oh, it was like for a job.
Yes, it was
had to be
because
a
you had to
job.
you had to get an A in the class to get approved to become a campus tour guide. But I think the teacher had something against me. She was a hater. Her name
Oh damn.
her name was Karen.
A fucking hater
Of
Karen.
course.
Typical.
I'll say my answer is I saw Coraline in 3D,
Oh
and that
no,
is simply not one you want to be stoned.
Oh
for.
wow.
that's upsetting.
Yeah, but also more recently, just a social situation where I didn't know very many people and I became very scared.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Night
that's
one
the
of
most
Summer Game
recent
Fest.
bad place
Yeah.
I did it. And the first notable one was Coraline.
Yeah, I think I quite frankly, I think anything in 3D with the right like level of intoxication will like really end up poorly.
What is the
Unless
best
it's-
movie and what is the worst movie to watch?
I mean, a lot of horror is tough for me to watch when I'm stoned.
I caught a little bit of the
But-
Bronx Tale on AMC at like 3 a.m. a couple weeks ago, and that was really bad. I don't know, something about the Bronx Tale was just really rough while I was high. It was really try hard, and that bothered me a lot.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what's good is
Yeah.
Streets of Rage 3D, Streets of Rage 2 3D, excuse me, for the Nintendo 3DS. That's a good way to spend your time, 100%. That or Outrun, either of those 3D is very cool.
I would say depending on like the vibe that you're going for, like if you want just like a chill thing, you could do a movie that's all vibes, like just like a Sofia Coppola or something. But if you want to laugh, then you could do like a Raise Your Voice starring Hilary Duff or
Sure.
some similar like old school like Disney or Disney
Were we
offshoot.
talking about this movie recently?
Yes, absolutely, we were. Yes,
Always
we were hanging
talking
out.
about this movie.
We were hanging out with Bailey at the
Okay.
bar.
Okay,
in
right.
San Diego.
All coming back.
This
And
was
she
at
brought this up to
DreamHack.
me, and I was like,
I
"Hey,
made you
Jen,
guys
do you know
watch
about
that
this
scene.
movie?" Yes.
No, yeah. I was like, I already knew about this movie. It's been okay.
Yes, and you guys both. I have not watched it yet, so that's got to go next on the list of what.
Oh,
I have
man.
seen it since then, and it still holds up. It's great.
Okay. Wonderful.
Shouts out to our unproblematic queen.
The Duff.
She's a little problematic in it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, you know, like in real life, she's okay.
Yeah.
Best movie and worst movie? Power of the Dog.
Is good
yeah,
or bad?
Okay.
Both.
Both.
Yes.
Oh, both.
Yes.
Both.
I could see that.
Yes.
I never saw that.
It's
Best
too long.
movie. Is
Shouts
too
out to
long?
Bronco Henry.
Oh. I think the best movie to watch stoned is Weekend at Bernie's.
It's a good answer.
Yeah.
Sorry, my wife says the van is going to run out of gas, so I was dealing with that. All right, because I usually put gas in there, so she doesn't know how, which makes her sound like less capable than she is. She probably already figured it out.
How to put gas in a car?
on the internet. Well, she knows she does her car, but like it's my van, so I always just fill it up. And
Oh,
Is it like weird in some way?
just the switch to open up the gate on the the gas hole, which is the technical term, the gas hole.
Yeah.
It's different than where it is on her car, so she probably was just looking for that.
Sure.
But it's down by the seat instead of like underneath the steering wheel, like it is on
Where's
the
the
freeway.
gas hole in this fucking van?
Everybody's got a gas hole. So.
Yeah, you just gotta stuff the gas hole, basically.
If only she was in New Jersey, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's right, Pizza Baron.
Or
okay.
Oregon.
True.
Oh, that's right. Oregon, they don't let you do that either. So,
Yeah, the Jersey of the West.
that's what I
That's what they
say.
call it.
Okay, my turn. I'm going to choose retroactively.
What up, dumb crew? This is Spencer from Sterling. It's approaching 3 a.m. On the East Coast on Friday night / Saturday morning. Just finished the first Giant Bomb at Night couch. Thank you, Jeff Grubb, for putting that on. I guess retroactively, what was your favorite part of Summer Games Fest? So far for me, it's been Mitch Tolkoto showing feet repeatedly on stream.
Goddamn.
Anyway, love y'all. Bye.
Thank you, Colin.
What's his favorite part? Was the feet repeatedly.
Oh.
My favorite part is when I was like, "Hey, I need help with something. I need to think of something," and I went to Jan, and Jan immediately had an answer, and it was basically solved in 10 seconds. So I'm like, "Oh, I don't have to do all this myself. I could just have other people think of things," and it worked out. And then the night went really well. It was good stuff. Honestly, everything that happened on the couches was a ton of fun, and I'm really excited that we got to do it, and looking forward to doing it again.
Karaoke was a highlight. Definitely. Sure. Not that I particularly. Oh, the bad burritos also a highlight.
Oh yeah, I do miss the bad burritos.
Yeah. One memory that particularly strikes out to me is Bailey and I cussing each other out in the green room, and I still can't for the life of me remember why.
Wait, like jokey or for realsies?
We had beef.
Hard to say.
Wait, what? You guys really had a tiff?
No.
Listen, HR handled it. I'm HR now for us.
Jen and I are best buds.
Yeah,
it was like a fun-loving, like, no, fuck you.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Jen might have meant it, but I was kidding.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, right. Okay. We had a guest in between us, and then I think they didn't understand that we were joking around.
Oh, nice.
And then it looked like they felt uncomfortable, and then they had to do the awkward laugh of like, "Okay, guys, all right, cool, chill."
Listen,
on the couch, you know.
Tempers were running high. We had an open bar.
Yes.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I'd been at the office all day because I didn't get a pass, so I was the one making sure that the party was running smoothly.
Yep.
And so I was just sitting there like, we need more cheese. Like, that was my whole job, was making sure we had enough cheese.
You know what? We didn't run out of cheese, though. So I'm going to say job well done.
What
kind of cheese are we talking about here?
We had a cheese board.
We had a whole cheese board.
Yeah, but like,
shout out to Janelle for like arranging it beautifully. She did great.
Shouts to Janelle. Absolutely.
And like any kind of like smoked Gouda.
There was some stuff, but yeah. Also, we had the best stocked open bar. I have hard opinions on what we should have at open bars, so there you go. And shout out to Ben for being a great bartender.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that was what. Yeah, everyone just kind of working so hard to make all that stuff fun was definitely the best part. It just everyone pitched in and made it really great.
Also, at one point, I had a couple hours to kill, so I finally finished Disco Elysium.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
it was great.
Oh, seems like everyone there had a really good time.
Yeah,
Backlar was your favorite moment.
Yeah, you really missed out.
Yeah, too bad for that. Too bad for me, I guess.
You know, one thing I do notice is no one asked, "Hey, where's Jeff Bakalar?" Everyone's just completely fine with him not being
there. That
there.
makes me feel a ton better. It's okay, you guys. It's okay because It's okay because I got recognized by a 15-year-old where I went.
Was he like,
one
you're one of those bad
15-year-old
YouTubers
who also wasn't sure but it happened, and I felt nothing. I just felt nothing. Okay? But yeah, seems like you guys all had a really swell time out there in Los Angeles.
It was a good time. It was. We did miss you, Bacalar. We were talking about you. I did miss
Were
you a lot.
you? Because I couldn't feel it. Okay.
What's his face's son was there, and I thought like, oh man, Beckler would get a good rise of this.
Oh yeah, Andy Campbell.
Yes, yeah. Bruce Campbell's son is Janelle's husband, so he was hanging out, and he looks pretty similar to his dad, fairly close.
He was very good at Street Fighter.
He's
Yeah.
so good at Street Fighter.
He was Ash adjacent.
Yeah,
That's cool.
big shout out to Andy. Cool dude.
That's neat. Must have been fun to be there with that person and all the other beautiful people that were there. Okay,
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
move
everyone
along.
was
Good idea.
gorgeous.
Yes, everyone was very attractive and good looking. That's a great
I went
idea.
from
I'll-
San Francisco 6 to like an LA 6.5.
Damn. If you adjust for inflation, that's like off the charts.
Just the glow of the fandom party. The
Yeah.
lighting, the fluorescent lighting is just so flattering,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I mean, to think that I would have actually enjoyed myself in Los Angeles is like almost a bridge too far. But I guess we'll have to wait till next year or maybe December. Okay, let's move along. Chat chose. I hope we can do this one, you guys. Push off.
Hi, Giant Bomb. You're on a boat with your fellow dumpers. Who do you push off? Okay, love you. Bye.
Why would we push someone off? What are the circumstances?
Okay.
Yeah, like, are they dead? Are they
I
going
immediately wanted to say Jan, then I remember Jan can't swim.
Thank you, Grub. I immediately wanted to
You
say
said you don't push Dan off like automatically.
Oh, I thought we had to do someone who's here right now. Of us four.
Oh.
I think we can all just agree Dan because he's not here to defend himself.
That's
Make it really
listen.
easy for
I'm
ourselves.
okay with that as long as that's
Yeah.
part of the rules. Although we should be pushing Dan off.
I
Clearly.
was gonna say Grub, not for any malicious reasons, but because
Sure.
I feel like Jeff would want to go for a dip.
I would. I got a friggin' air conditioner on my back right now. I want to cool off. Let's
Yeah.
do it. Also, I grew up with the pool. I like to swim. I'm good. I'd be good.
There we go.
I could like tread water for about 10, 15 seconds.
I was gonna say like knowing Grub, like he'd make the most out of that. You know, he'd make
Yeah.
he'd be making the lemonade out of the lemons there. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like he'd just be like, oh, this is fine. You know.
How nice
Yeah.
is
So-
that boat we're on? We should get a boat. Hey guys, you want to get a boat?
The fandom boat. Fandom
Yeah.
at sea.
The
We can just keep it in Los Angeles because it's pretty close to the water. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That sounds good.
Yeah,
Fair
well,
enough.
That's
Fair
fair for
enough.
everyone. Yeah.
We can get a second boat and keep that on Lake Erie for me, and then I could just use that. There we go.
Hey, how-
Well, that's
lakes
decided.
are scarier to me, so I'll pass
Are
on
they?
that one.
Wait,
Yeah.
a lake is scarier than like the Pacific Ocean?
Yeah.
I find a lake scarier than the Pacific
What?
Ocean for sure.
The
Everything
endlessness
stays
of an
there.
ocean?
Because everything
What?
stays in a lake. See,
Yeah.
the lake got me.
The lake
Oh,
got
no.
you.
Oh my God, Jan! Oh no!
What do you wait? I'm horrified of the ocean. Like absolutely horrified, especially at night. I don't mind lakes at any time of day. I'm into the lake. I'm happy with lakes.
My thing with lakes now is that you do have to like check to make sure there's no flesh-eating bacteria in the lake that day, and they test it every day. So you can like for the Great Lakes, you can go to a website and they're like,
Really?
yeah, it's all good, and it's like, and then you like check the calendar like 4 days ago, like no, the flesh-eating bacteria is super bad on Tuesday, dude. You should have watched out. It's like is that something I got to deal with? And it turns out, yeah, you got to deal with that.
Lakes are really gross. The thing they don't tell you is the flesh-eating bacteria is more like very genitalia focused.
What? They go right for your junk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you not seen the rundown?
Because bacteria loves sugar. I also learned this on Sawbones really recently.
Okay. All
I was
right.
listening to it while I was getting ready for this. I was like, oh shoot, bacteria does love sugar.
Wait, okay, I want to make sure that I'm hearing
Huh.
everything correctly. So,
You're talking about
did
the
we say
sugar
that
bit?
bacteria likes to go straight for the junk? Is that what we said?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what,
And
that's
because
what
they
they
like
said.
sugar.
Because
Is what-
notably, you urinate out of your junk and
Okay.
you consume sugar. So what you're
Oh,
pissing out is going to
piss.
have
Goes right through
more
the
sugar in it
urethra.
than the
Okay,
rest of your body. Yeah.
cool.
So flesh-eating
glad
bacteria
we
will
went back
go
to this.
straight for your junk.
Okay.
Yes. Got it.
That sweet dick.
Oh.
Fun facts
Sweet.
from me to you.
Sweet dick.
I didn't realize piss was so sweet.
See, last time I was on here, I mixed up gout and goiter, and I have to make up for that by throwing the grossest medical facts at you possible.
It's okay. I mixed up Emma and Bailey, so
you're talking about her like she's not here.
I know. What's funny? Oh, I'll explain another time. But yeah. Anyway, Bailey, it is your turn once again. Please choose a voice.
Horse hooves.
Horse hooves.
Hey guys, Sam from Atlanta here, and I was listening to a podcast talking about how horrifying horse hooves look at birth. Oh. And I don't know if any of you guys have looked that up yet. So if you haven't, look up horse hooves at birth.
No.
It's pretty disturbing.
I'm not gonna do
looking it up right now.
do that.
Wow.
That's not great.
Not gonna do that.
Ooh.
That's not great. That looks like the Navi's like tentacle hair thing.
Yeah, it's very like there's like an eldritch monstrosity element to what I'm looking at here.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think
like
in my
this.
state I need to be looking at this.
Yeah, you shouldn't look at this.
No,
I ain't looking at
don't
this.
look at this.
Horses walk on their toenails. That's, right,
that's not that bad. That looks like crab.
Horses are great though.
That looks like the inside of a crab.
I love horses.
So you would you eat it?
Would I eat a horse? No.
No, the horse hoof.
Oh,
it looks
sure.
like a crab.
Especially not.
Sure. Yeah,
I'm
I'll do
asking
it.
if you'd eat horse.
Wait,
come on.
Horses
are basically just big dogs that could kill you.
Exactly. Wait, you wouldn't eat a. Wait, why do you want to eat a horse toenail, Jam? What the fuck are we talking about?
I said it looked like crab.
Okay. I love crab though. I love lobster.
Oh, all right. Who's on the horse hoof train now?
Janky.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
There we go.
Oh shit. All right. Very good.
Ooh, you know what's what will like clean your brain from the image of baby horse hooves is watching horse hoof or horseshoe cleaning on TikTok.
Oh, I love that.
So satisfying.
Oh my god, so good.
You think it feels good for the horse?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
You could tell that they're like very relieved whenever someone comes in there and like, especially if they have like any sort of sores underneath there, like getting in there and like clearing out the pressure.
So do they have like nerve endings in their hooves?
Not a ton, no. But if they do get something like an abscess or something that gets infected, that pressure can then push up into places where there are nerve endings, and it really can hurt their gait and stuff. And so, yeah, watching those videos is very satisfying.
Okay.
I like ones where they clean like dolls too. Just anything like that where you're really like getting into it. So satisfying.
Gamers, treat yourself to a pedicure. Just do it.
Oh yeah.
I kind of want to do that. I do. I think I'm ready for a. Is that okay? Can I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm ready for that.
Yo, fix your feet now before it gets worse.
Well, that's like, do I need to, is it like when you have the cleaning person over and you got to clean before the cleaning person comes over? Do I need to get my feet to a certain state before I can hand them over to a pedicurist?
Oh, fancy.
Take a shower.
Take a shower, yeah.
Well, yeah, obviously, like I'm not going to go in there with the grody-ness, but it's like, you know, if you got like a callus or something on the foot.
Oh, they'll take care of that for you. Do
I
not
got to
worry.
imagine a pedicurist has seen some shit.
Yes.
Literally.
I don't want to be added to that list is all. I don't want to put them out. So, okay.
Just don't have dirty soles.
No, man, my soul's the fucking
And make sure the bottom of your feet is clean too.
I got him.
Hey.
All right, my work here is done, folks. Okay. Grub, you just chose or no?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I did.
Okay, go for it.
I just chose.
Yeah,
because of horse hooves.
Let's go with advice for being married.
Hey, Bomb Crew. This is Dan from Iowa. I'm getting married on Saturday.
Hey.
It's a pretty big deal. I'm pretty excited. But do you guys have any like advice for being married or for the wedding itself? Also, I am walking down the aisle to Little Root Town from Pokemon Ruby and Emerald. So that's pretty cool. All right, love you guys. Thanks. Bye.
Congrats, caller.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
How many of us are married on this call? Okay,
2 out
yeah,
of 4.
that's what I thought.
I'm married
so-
to the game, is what it is.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Clearly, Jan and I are the experts here. So.
Yeah.
I think the game's
so what do
married
you
to
guys
you,
think?
Jan.
I think
know?
you should immediately take a dump in front of each other, so you have no more secrets.
Number 4. Take a number 4. Right.
Take a
Both go
number
poo at the
4.
same time. Yeah.
Build a bathroom that can accommodate that kind of
Yeah.
thing.
The
Too.
two toilet bathroom.
dueling toilet bowls. Yeah, they're just facing each other. Yeah.
But no. That's bullshit. I'm saying make it so close that your legs almost have to form like a zipper. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I think as long as you're just you're absolutely making eye contact with each other, and then there are just no more secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I gotta say,
use each other's Costco card. You know.
Yeah.
Right. I have met people who, to this day, who've been married for many, many years, and they say that like, oh, I'll even leave the room to fart or something like that. And I'm just like, you done fucked up. I'm sorry, but you done fucked up. Look at yourself.
Cowardly.
Look at yourself. Look what you have to do, right? To just live your life in your own goddamn house or apartment. It's fucking pathetic.
Walk.
Yeah, like
what you need to do.
There.
Yeah, get there. Be able to fart in front of each other.
Yeah,
go to
and
a
poop.
very and poop. Go to a very affluent area wherever you live, and walk closely behind someone and whisper to each other loudly. You think we can rob this person?
That's awesome.
We do
That's
this
true
shit all
love.
the time. We do this shit all the time.
That's how you do it.
I feel bad though. We should give some genuine advice, Grub. I mean, how have you gotten away with being married for so long?
Genuine.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
No, the poop thing is genuine for real.
I was being genuine.
Okay. Wonderful.
Waka waka.
My thing about life is that just if you want something done, don't be passive aggressive about it, and don't wait for someone else to do it. If you want it done, just do it. And that means if like something's bothering you in your house, and even if it's a mess someone else made, just clean it. It's not that big a deal. It's not that big a deal. It's like you're still doing something nice, and don't make a big deal about doing it either. Just get it done and move on to the next thing. It's not worth keeping track of. It's not worth keeping score on that stuff. Don't do any of that. Have a short-term memory about all those kinds of transgressions and just move on.
Amen, sister.
I like that. I like the not keeping score thing. You started off a little troubling, I gotta say.
Nope,
With your whole take what you want, do what you want thing.
No, not do it. Just do it yourself. Like
Sure.
if there's messes in your house and someone else caused them, who cares? Clean it up. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah. Hold very few grudges.
Yes, one or two grudges.
Hold hands, not grudges, baby.
There you go. The most like trite and like overused advice that the only like overused advice that I think is applicable is don't go to bed angry. I do believe that is like an actual real thing. And I also believe in being able to be comfortable with giving each other tons of like space and the freedom to do stuff by themselves. For sure. You gotta, you gotta have that too. Everything else is easy.
Yeah, for the most part.
Unless you get divorced, and then it wasn't. All right.
Yeah, that's fine too.
You're allowed to. Yeah, don't stigmatize divorce. How about that?
Yeah.
Don't stigmatize.
What you got to do?
Ooh. What about advice for the actual day of their wedding?
Yeah. It's gonna go by so fast. Make sure that you have someone in charge of getting you food. Make sure you have someone in charge of like just taking like people are gonna want to help you out. Just like accept their help and actually appoint people to be in charge of the things you need, and have them like be proactive about it and say, hey, do you need that thing? And then if they're being annoying, then you just tell them to fuck off. But yeah, like have people actually help you.
Cannot
Take an
agree
edible.
more.
Definitely take it.
I mean, if like, sure. Don't drink too much. I came very close to that point at my wedding, which was fine. I was fine, but have someone looking out for like your hydration as well.
Yeah.
Like I had a water guy.
Wow.
Just one of my friends. I was
With
like,
the
yo, I
power
was
of-
like, Russell, can you be my water guy? And he's like, I don't know what that means. I'm like, just give me water all the time.
And take all the cool people after the party to an after party at a Japanese karaoke room. Like that's what you should do. That's how
Very specific.
Yes.
So
Literally
you get
what
the
we did.
private room, yeah.
And presumably you'll have a photographer, but like also I would also encourage your friends to take a bunch of photos too.
Yep, we did the we had a bunch of Kodak. This is back before like personal cameras were very good. So we just put like one of those Kodak ZI-8s or whatever they were, those blogging cams on every table, and just let people take a bunch of videos.
You did? That's really cool.
And so we just have a whole bunch of candid footage that we spliced together into some movies and stuff. It's really cool.
You guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that. Okay.
Definitely take that. It's really fun because everyone's like, they ask each other questions and all kinds of fun stuff's happening in the background, and you can focus on whatever you want. It's really cool.
That's very cool. I love that, Grub.
Oh, a friend of mine was in a wedding party. This is just separate advice because I'm not married and I've never had a wedding. But my friend was in a wedding party, and he had someone who was like assigned to make sure that he didn't cause trouble. So if you've got like a dipshit younger brother or something, like you need a guy who's like a babysitter for that.
Yeah, that's a really good
awesome.
point. Very good point. Have someone in charge of the dipshits. Yes.
Yeah.
I love that.
Like a dipshit wrangler.
A dipshit matador. Just like, hey, look at this red thing over here. Run over here. Yeah.
That's awesome. Hell yeah. Okay, we have 3 left to go. Jan, please choose your last voicemail of this episode.
Regardless if there's pizza involved.
Hey, what's up, Dumpers? I was with a friend. We were talking. I was eating pizza. It was time for him to go, so he said, "Enjoy your pizza." That had me thinking. That has a nice ring to it, as a general expression of well wishing, regardless of whether there's actual pizza involved. So, guys, I just want to say to you, thank you for the content you put out, and enjoy your pizza.
That's very sweet.
I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love all of that.
Me too.
Enjoy your pizza.
It makes sense. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Enjoy your pizza.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
That's good.
Enjoy your pizza. Gotta
I love
go.
Pizza.
Right?
I think anchovies are an underrated pizza topping. I'm just gonna throw
They're
that
great.
out there. They're great.
They're great.
Salty little bastards. Just put them right on there.
I had one of the tin cans. Did I have sardines or anchovies, or is it impossible to know from just me saying I had it out of a tin can?
Tin
It's
fish
impossible
is so
to-
big right now, dog.
Yeah.
It's really big. You can get any kind of fish in a tin.
Okay.
So how big were they? Were they like?
They were very squishy and like almost they fell apart. I think I probably had sardines.
I think you had some Deans.
I think I had some Dinos.
Some Deans, dude.
Yeah, some hot Dinos. I got spicy Dinos. Yeah. They were okay. It was the texture was rough for me as someone who didn't grow up eating it. And
Okay, all right. Then you definitely had Deans. You haven't had Choves yet.
Okay,
Wait.
I'll have anchovies next.
Okay.
Fill me in on this like tinned seafood situation that's happening. What does that mean? Is this a
in the
Black
beginning
Pink
there was
thing?
just
Like, what's
tuna
going on?
fish, at least in
Yeah.
white suburban America. And then here he goes.
I fucking hate tuna fish.
I'm a big fan of tuna fish, but now you go to like a Dollar General and they'll just have all kinds of stuff in tin cans and mostly sardines right now. But there's other stuff. Let's see
Bailey, like you seem to reciprocate there. Like what is what's happening?
Yeah. No, I mean, like, there's just a lot of stuff available, and it's kind of like popular, and in like it started in a kitschy way, but now like it's unironically popular. There is literally like a really lovely wine bar in downtown LA that's specialized, that has like page after page of different kinds of tinned fish that you can get like imported from all these different countries and like all these different kinds of things. And there's like tinned vegetables if you don't want that. This place rocks. They have a butter menu. You can buy bread and butter, and you can pick what kind of butter.
I just melted. Like, dude,
It's
are you
so
kidding
good.
me? A bread and butter menu?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah,
know how much of
so-
a bread perv I am, everybody.
I don't know if I do, but now I do. And I'm
I
glad to
didn't know
this
that,
about
but
you.
now I do.
I'm
Yeah.
such a freak for bread. Like, if someone was like, look, Bacalar, we did the test and you can only have bread the rest of your life, I'd be like, thank the Lord. You kidding me?
Bacalar and Bailey, does gefilte fish come in a can?
You mother...
No.
Oh,
It comes in a jar.
Bailey,
Okay.
how do you feel about that?
Well, the jarred stuff is different than the homemade stuff. The homemade stuff is legitimately good, and the jarred stuff is an acquired taste.
I see where you go left, I go right. I just, like, my wife is super into
My
it.
wife. Sorry.
My wife. And like, look, you want marriage advice? Like, I'm able to
Just eat the
I'm able to,
gefilte
like-
fish and shut up. That's the
Yeah.
advice.
I will never eat that shit ever again. I'm
Just
sorry.
don't buy the sweet one, and you're solid. The sweet gefilte fish sucks.
She just looks at you and says,
especially for
"Find
that-
more for me."
Especially once the bacteria gets to you, they know where to go. Oh no.
So back to the topic of tin fish. I believe
please.
I don't know if you guys mentioned it while I was looking for all of my cans of fish. But it was actually Lucy James's friend that started the whole tin fish Fridays trend on TikTok.
Really?
Yes. Lucy.
What?
Lucy James.
Like a
did.
degree separate from a celebrity.
Yeah.
Okay.
I grew up in a Filipino household, so tin fish is very familiar to me as well. We got good old Ligo. We got 555 mackerel and tomato sauce.
Nice. I like a mackerel.
Come on, focus. There we go.
There
All right.
it is.
But then you want to get a little bit bouge. Okay, no. Before we get to bouge, you got to go for the salt of the earth style stuff. If you want some calamari, we got some conchita.
Okay.
I bang with that. If you want to make yourself a little crab roll, right? And you don't want to
I would like to
de-shell
do
a bunch
that.
of crab, just go get some select snow crab. All these are available at your local World
Ooh, that looks
Market
like a box of
Plus.
condoms.
Select snow crab. Look at you.
So.
Yes.
This just seems like
We got 3 more tins if you want to hold questions
go
till
through the
afterwards.
tins. Go through
All
the
right.
tins. Go through the tins.
All right. Shouts out to Cento. This is my preferred brand of choves.
That's the shit.
Yeah.
We are accepting sponsorships, by the way. 10 fish people.
Yes. Yo. Like Cento choves. Oh my God. Throw this shit on some bread. Throw this shit on a cracker.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Oh my God.
If I get a Caesar salad and it doesn't have real actual choves on it, I consider myself like I've been robbed,
Yeah.
They stole my money.
All right. Now we go to the bouge factor. The knife store I like to visit, kitchen knife store I like to visit, has a whole fish selection. I don't know how to pronounce this, so I'm not going to try. Ferosh lox. This is
salmon.
Salmon. This is the good shit. But then
Looks like a bar of soap.
it tastes delicious though.
Is that why lox is called lox?
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
gonna say yes.
Oh.
I mean, it sounds very similar to gravlax, which is, probably very similar to what's going on there, but I'm just full guessing at this point.
But yo, you want the upper echelon and like the high tier of bougie tin fish right now? You go to Fishwife. Look at this box.
Oh yeah, you were
Fishwife,
telling me
that's
about Fishwife.
awesome.
Yo.
Oh my God.
Rainbow
yo.
trout jerky gems?
Yes, sir. So all you gotta do with this,
Actually,
Jazz?
what they called me in high school.
That's a long nickname.
It wasn't convenient for people. I don't know why they stuck to it.
Yo, what you do, you take that shit, put it with some rice, some mayo, some hot sauce, soy sauce, bam, you good to go, baby.
Dude, I want to be high in your apartment, Jan.
It is the worst.
I want to raid this
I
cupboard
want
here,
to
this
be
pantry.
all up in your tinned fish.
It is the worst.
Okay.
I think I got like 2 more underneath my
Fishwife.
partner's desk.
I just, cause look, I just never frequent any of that stuff. I don't know why. Is it like bad for you? Like, is it like, it's probably super salt, like overly cured
Yeah, I mean,
and salted,
isn't anything
right?
else that's tend? Yeah, sure, but it's probably also really good for you and gives you energy and power.
Uncle Ramon,
Okay.
do I
Pure
have any
protein.
spam? Come on, what the fuck?
Nothing but games.
Yeah, all
Do I have
games.
spam?
Come on, Doc. So I'll be right
Oh
back.
man, I am
Is it a
on
day of the
Amazon and I
week?
just searched Fishwife and I'm gonna get so much shit. I don't know if they have actual Fishwife on Amazon. They got this thing with an old man on it called King Oscar sardines and it's got a pepper on it.
Wow.
It's expensive. Let's go for
Patriarchy
it.
at work.
Dude,
Yes.
I just love how the brand, Fishwife branding kind of rules, right?
It looks sick. I really want
Are these collector boxes? Is that what Jan's into? Is that what?
Yeah,
Are these
it's like a Spencer's Gifts of tinned fish. Yes.
I might buy some of this shit.
Yeah, there we go.
Check out.
Yo,
Jan,
okay.
Jan, I'm gonna buy some of this shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
I am too.
yo, what you do is you get the Fly by Jing collab.
Yep,
with,
I see it.
Good.
The smoked trio.
mwah. It's so
Okay.
good. It's so
Add the
good.
cart.
Unbelievable.
All right. Yeah, have yourself a fun little fish night. Yeah, okay, of course your boys got spam but you got to go for the less sodium. 'cause
Sure,
Yeah.
Sure.
Otherwise,
That's
it's
it,
too
that
much.
hard.
Sure,
it's too much.
sure.
It's too much. I convinced my little cousin that spam comes from a 3-legged pig called a spamalope. That's unrelated.
Oh, that's a good move. there.
But then the Grail folks, and this shouts out to all my my kuyas and ates out there. The corned beef, This is the brand you go to. You go for Ox and Palm. Don't go for the cheap shit. Splurge on yourself. Treat yourself.
So here's
Yeah,
where
I'm gonna be snobby about corned beef.
Yeah, that's the thing.
No,
like
this is
I'm
what you
going to
gotta
the deli for
This is
that.
what
I'm
you gotta
going to
do.
like a Jewish deli for corned beef.
I'm talking about a completely different type of corned beef.
It feels like a betrayal to my corned beef to eat a
Yeah,
different kind
like-
of corned beef.
Can someone like hash this out? Like, is it like what kind of corned beef is in that? Like, what is
Hash.
that?
Hash.
So it is hash. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not like sliced corned beef like
No,
Bailey and I are talking about. Okay. Fair enough.
Cinto, I found it. All right. I'm sorry. I'm shopping for tinned fish right now.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the sodium content.
No,
don't think about
bypassing
that.
all that information. I'm
Don't
just going
think
straight to
about
my
that.
mouth.
read that.
That's is simply none of my business how much
Who-
sodium is in there.
Exactly.
Who needs to know? Nerds.
I'm not telling people how much sodium's in me. I don't need to know how much sodium's in you. Let's just keep that all to
Flawless
ourselves.
logic. All right. It's my last turn for the voicemail dump truck this week. And I'm going to choose. Wait, so before I choose,
Yeah.
I do want to hear the Menotti thing.
Oh, that could be the last one.
Okay, cool. So,
I don't even know
chat,
if we have
that'll
to
be
do it.
yours.
If
And
they choose it.
Yeah, who
Yeah, if they
knows?
choose it.
We'll see how it goes. You all smiling, like giggling, like little elementary school idiots. Okay. I'm going to choose rescind a statement.
Hi all, I need to call and rescind a comment I have made long ago. Miyamoto is no longer a bitch because we're getting Super Mario RPG!
Let's fucking go! Let's go! I agree.
I
Yeah,
didn't think he was one, but
I calmly agree. Yeah.
Let's fucking go! God, it looks so good. I've watched that
I'm
trailer
really
like 8
excited.
times. I'm gonna watch it again right now. I don't care what you guys say.
I showed my kid Wonder last night. And
showed
even
my
and
kids
then
Wonder,
I watched it with Stacy too. And she was like, "Oh my god, like it looks so much different." I'm like, "I know." I think there's a lot of people who like have been waiting for side-scrolling Mario to like be demonstrably different.
Yes.
Do you know what I
agree.
mean?
They have been. Yep. I've been waiting for it.
Yeah.
So here we are.
what if it winds up being like Limbo?
I never played Limbo, but my understanding is like it's pretty. There's some gruesome stuff in there. Is that right?
Limbo's great. No, it's no. The ending is like fun, gruesome. Like it's great.
Yeah. I mean, right. But
Oh wait, I'm thinking Inside.
is it Inside?
Oh.
I'm thinking of. Maybe I'm thinking of Inside too.
God,
Well, if it's
Limbo
like
is
that.
like Limbo came out 25 years ago.
What?
I mean, it didn't, but it feels like it did.
Okay.
All right. So obviously, I got fucked with in chat because they're all fucking punks. And I'm like, oh, we should choose the Menotti one, and they're like, oh, Boz Skaggs. So
I guess we don't get to listen to the Menotti one. then.
Sorry,
guess why?
Mike.
Because I'm a good person. Okay, feeling good, happy with this crew we have here today. We're gonna do both. We're gonna do,
Okay,
as my
all
friend
right.
Justin used to say, we're gonna do both of them. Okay,
Both?
we're gonna do both of them,
One
and we're
more
gonna
game.
start with Boz Skaggs.
Hey, duders. I was wondering, has there ever been a Boz Skaggs Muppet? Was he on the Muppet Show, or did he get his own Muppet? Because he's always kind of sounded like a Muppet when he's singing to me, and that's not a slight against him. He's pretty good. Just wondering. Rock on.
No, I don't
We're not
think.
Google.
Yeah, can anyone answer that? Yeah, come on, you know how to do this.
Yeah, I don't know. I would Google it, but I'm not going to Google something for you.
There's no Boz Skaggs Muppet, and he was never
Okay,
on the
never mind.
Muppet Show.
That's
damn it,
honestly
Mike.
the answer I give like all of my family and friends who ask me for advice on like things. I'm like, what, you want me to Google it?
Wait, they're asking you for legitimate advice, not just like, what's the name of this character? And you're like, Google it. I don't know. They're
No,
like,
no,
what,
no.
what should I do about bullies? Google it.
No, you're right. I was not specific enough, Bailey. I'm talking about it was like video game and or like technology advice. Something where like
Okay.
I'm like, Google it. Google it.
I got a new fridge today. Got a garage fridge. It's a garage ready
Ooh.
fridge.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
It's
And I will
totally white.
say, I will say that I was at Bacalar's house, and he had the relatively new fridge in his basement, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna probably get something like this. We didn't get that model, but your information helped me, Bacalar. So
that's right. You like took a photo of it, right?
yes, I did. I was like, okay, well, maybe we can get this one. And it's like,
I was
this is
wondering what this had to do with what he was saying. I was like, okay, cool brag, but like back on topic. Hello.
yeah, here we are. We got us back there. But Bacalar is one of the most famous fridge reviewers of all time, Bailey. You might not know that.
Oh,
he's
wow.
well known in that scene, in that space. They miss him dearly. So, yeah.
Wow, it's just a bunch of lies on this show.
Don't hide from who you are. Don't run from it, you know?
I can't run from it. It's who I am. But seriously, we had some real nice basement fridge talk, did we not?
Yeah, that was good stuff. Oh, yeah.
Bailey,
Very
this
important
is what
to
I
me.
deal with on a
It was a
week-to-week
bonding
basis. I just need someone else my age here, please.
I'm like, I'm never gonna own a fridge in my life. Let's go.
I got it. It's a second fridge. It goes right. It's a garage ready, so it just goes out there. It's for my pops.
Oh, having
And
a garage, you say?
Yeah, I have a garage. A
you can
2-car
do that.
garage.
Jan and I, just two people in their really early 30s living in major cities.
When
Like,
I
that
was
sounds cool.
when I was first talking to Bailey, we were like, "Oh, where are you from?" I'm like, "Oh, I lived in Cleveland," and she goes, "Why?" and I was like, "God damn!" Awesome. I mean, good point, but damn.
It took me by surprise. Everyone I had met at that point was like from San Francisco.
From a real place, yes. And I'm like, I'm at a place where I can afford a house. I don't know what to tell you. Very funny though.
Los Angeles is cool.
I can get really nice coffee in San Francisco. That's like $8 now, but it's fine.
We're known for our grilled cheese sandwiches. That's what we have here. And that's not a lie. That's true. Melt's a great place.
Yeah, that's nothing to be upset about.
That's right. And me and Mike run the largest video game media company in Ohio, and the second largest one in the Midwest if we count Remap from Chicago. So
we have to.
Yep.
Yeah, and like you got that Drew Carey song.
That's right. We do have the Drew Carey song. Thanks for pointing that out.
You've got like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, haven't been there, but yeah, we have it right down the street.
Isn't it like the one thing you have? You should go there.
We got
the worst team in the
right.
NHL.
You're right. Never mind. You're right. I should have gone.
You got a lot going for you. You're doing fine.
Got lake bacteria. We got all kinds of fun stuff.
Oh, cool. Cool.
All right, it's getting too real. We've reached the finale of our dump truck adventure today. We're gonna play I'm Mad at Mike Minotti. Hopefully this sticks the landing here and delivers. Let's hear it.
If not, I will be mad at Mike Minotti.
Same.
I'm really mad at Mike Minotti. He said on night 2 that Goofy was a dog. Goofy's a fucking cow. Goofy's a fucking cow and has always been a cow. Thanks.
Okay, that's just not right. That can't be right.
Goofy's a dog.
All right, Googling.
Clarabelle's a cow, and I think they look
Goofy
similar.
A cow.
They're drawn very similarly, but Goofy's a dog.
Apparently, in 1987, the voice of Goofy told.
Oh boy. Okay, hold on.
Excuse me.
Oh my
Hello.
God. Oh my God.
Sorry to barge in like this and mess up the format. Goofy, 1,000,000% a dog. The only cow is Clarabelle Cow from like the old cartoons. Yeah, you guys said that. You guys got that. Yes.
I'm covering
You know what?
All right.
They do look
Thank you.
exactly
Thank you,
the
Bailey.
same, though. To be fair, Clarabelle looks
They
just
look similar.
Like Goofy.
I said that as well.
They're similar.
Listen, I'm sorry. If Emma was here, I would listen to her. I'm sorry.
Listen to me. How on earth could anyone think Goofy is a cow?
Yeah.
Because of those big mommy milkers.
That's right.
No,
That's what it
Goofy
is.
doesn't have those milkers.
Have you seen under the shirt?
I mean, Goofy
Now
holds them
I'm
well
mad.
then. You know?
I'm mad at the caller. Like, there's so many things you can be mad at me about, but this isn't something I'm correct about.
The conviction with which the caller spoke is troubling.
I say also just look at the ears. The ears tell it all.
Yeah, those ain't
Doggy ears.
Yeah.
Doggy ears.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, his original name was Dippy Dog, so
Oh wow!
there you
okay.
go.
Now we're hearing things we just don't need to hear.
Well,
Tell him, Mike.
It's none of my
Dippy Dog.
business.
Listen, who's the most famous Disney cat?
Pete is actually a cat, I believe.
Who?
Pete.
Pete, Mickey's enemy, Pete. That's a
Never
cat.
heard of him.
Minnie also has
the big
cat.
guy is Pete. Pete is a cat.
Yeah,
I
Pete
didn't realize that.
from
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts. He's a cat.
I thought he
Pete's
was
a cat.
another dog.
Yeah, you would think that, and then someone said cat, and then you look again, you're like, okay, I guess that's actually a cat. Yeah.
Pete is a cat.
I was like, oh, the most famous cat, probably Figaro from Pinocchio.
Yeah.
I
Right,
was going way
Figaro.
back.
I like Figaro. Then Figaro also became Minnie's
And then there is like a
cat in some
children's
cartoons.
book, Pete the Cat, too. That's like a stoned cat that like plays guitar.
That's true. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
All
that's
right, I'll get out of your
an
hair
autistic
now.
cat,
I just
actually.
needed to defend myself. Have a good show. You're all doing great. You're all lovely people.
Okay, cut him off.
Yeah, get this guy out of here.
He cut himself off.
Hold on, I
Okay,
need to
good.
ban
Thanks.
Tolkoto from
Yeah, take care of that.
Discord. Okay. Man, Bailey Myers, thank you so much for being here. What a damn pleasure it was. I'm very
Pleasure
upset it was
being
not
here.
a pleasure having you. I'm upset it wasn't there at SGF. This does not make up for it. We'll find another way
Oh,
to
yeah.
finally meet one day. But thank you again for
right.
being on the voicemail dump truck today.
Oh, can I really quickly plug my thing?
Please.
Absolutely.
Oh, just a like sidebar. My main job is I'm the head writer for Honest Game Trailers. You should watch Honest Game Trailers. They're funny. Street Fighter 6 coming out on Tuesday. I wrote it. It's great.
Yeah.
Mike said he submitted some jokes for that.
Yeah, he did. I used some of them.
What?
Some of them.
All right. Well, there you go. You guys get some Tolkoto
I
jokes
used
in
enough
there.
of them that he's going to get a writer credit on it. So
Wow. There you go.
Whoa.
I like to pay credit to my writers.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. Not with you, Mitch. With Bailey. That's going to do it for the voicemail. Dump Truck 707. Exit Flu is our phone number. Please, by all means, leave us a voicemail, and hopefully you'll be back on the show next week when we return. Until next time, Jeff Grubb, Jan Ochoa, thank you so very much. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Sweet dick.
Oh, my God.